So much is revealed. So much is revealed about Rizo's ego.
Yeah. Okay.
Much
The stream
devastation.
has begun. So
If you
you
want to
know,
take inspiration for Lucius's people, feel free.
stream has begun.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a small recap on the first group, and then when it comes back to the second group, I'll do another small recap. Okay. So Ryell and Lucius, you've had a questionable combat activity with one of you guys just having a acid trip for the majority of it. Um but y'all made it out okay. Except for a certain fairy boy. Yup. Rest in peace to Clay. What about Perry? Oh. But yes. Lucius almost fell into a pit, but somehow the acid trip made him quite dexterous and he dodged it and even saved Purry, who was on the verge of death. I think y'all were talking about fighting the source of the chanting, and also Ryell peeked on the outskirts of the little town-ish thing, and you saw like a scorch mark kind of like outlining, like going up north and going towards the south, and that's where it will start. If I can.
Yeah. What
I
the fuck?
did my best.
A lot happened when there was fire and shit. so
Yeah, a lot did happen.
Basically, right as fire, water was the flood that happened, then the grave should be the collapsed
Collapse shit. Yeah.
area.
Mhm.
It looks like in those comic books where you see like boom, pow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god, there was more than one of those werewolf things.
Oh, it was a field day.
Well, congratulations.
I think the only one of us who wasn't here watching was you.
Yeah, because it says an asshole. Unless you
I was
post him, he
working.
never shows up.
It's because you kicked me out of the closet.
Also, it was
God.
really that was the one I was carrying. I was high most of the time.
Yeah, you were. He even had a little play date with a clown.
Not great. I saw somebody get turned from a person to putty and jelly.
Oh yeah, Jello.
Rip the ecstatic fairy.
Okay, I guess we'll kick off with go ahead and give me a perception check.
Lol.
Okay. Okay. Raya. Okay, both of you guys. Definitely not hear the chanting or any current commotions. At this time. Lucius, if I remember correctly, you went from here, where my ping was, over to there, where you're currently at. So, for that, you would say around in the center point right here, you would have noticed a pile of ash, kind of like spread out about, kind of like from like due to the wind and like other commotions. And of course, well, y'all mentioned about the red marks. Yeah, those places are on fire and also where buildings collapse. But that's about it at the moment.
I think our last thing I asked, right, was what the plan. What the fuck are we doing?
And I don't remember what the fuck I said. So I'm just gonna say we just need to get to the bottom of this fucking chanting because it has to do with what's going on. As he rubs his temple.
Is that our only option? Because I really, really don't. I don't want to get closer to this town. I mean, I do, but I don't. I'd rather just leave.
Leave to where, though?
Look, this is probably not going to work. And if it doesn't, I think I really only have a one-time use for this. But I have this. Not this. It's either this feather token, which summons a bird. I think a cool type of bird. But then we could fly all around this place to see if we could find a way out. Maybe. Likelihood of that working, I don't know. I don't understand how planes work.
Okay. Counter argument. You can do that. I'm not flying.
Even on a big bird?
I am not flying.
I give you haste and you refuse to fly.
Yes.
Well, that shoots that idea down. Fine, whatever. It's your call. If you want to go investigate the center of town, we can go investigate this chanting and shit. I'm just not sure if that's going to come to bear any fruit. But we could try.
What's your damage? Like, we haven't even started trying to figure it out and you're already trying to give up.
I don't want to deal with this place because I recognize this place, but I do not want to believe that it is real. So if I can leave here, that it's not real, right? That we can return back to another world and everything is okay. We can go home and everything will be okay, right?
For a man that dedicates his life to being in brothels and getting high all the time, you are severely lacking any realism to what's happening. As I try to walk towards the center to see if I pinpoint whatever I may.
Yeah,
why it could look like the most important looking building here.
yeah, I'm following him. And it's not unrealistic. It's something else entirely.
Whatever beef you may have with this town, I think they have bigger worries than what you might be worried about.
I am worried about this town. That's the problem.
If you can call it a town.
Hmm?
If you can call it a town.
It was a town. It was my town.
Well, it should be all the more reason for you to actually get to the bottom of this.
I don't want to accept that this is happening.
Well, that's two of us.
Can I just get high again?
I will shoot your hand off if you get high again.
Fine. I feel like it made this whole trip a lot better. Now it's a nightmare all over again. Fine. Let's go. I'll follow you. I'll do my best to cover you. I don't have. We're here in a place. I don't have my focus. It's just fun. Everything's just great. It's great. Can I at least find comfort inside of your shell?
He just keeps walking.
Lucious sighs just follows.
Okay. Give me another perception check. Okay, really good. Okay. Toshi, you said you're examining like this area?
Basically, as I'm moving towards, like, just scanning the entire place. So yeah.
Most of it looks like it's been kind of like crumbled. Most of the ground is like fallen to the depths below. There's still some parts of the building kind of holding up. It looks questionable for how long it might stay up for. That's pretty much it. And since you're near this little area, both of you guys would also notice this. The pile of ash that seems like it kind of like spread out. You can catch like a gleamy shimmer in it.
In the pile of ash.
Mm-hmm. And also, as a little reminder, because I should probably mention this, when you guys first came and all the shit went down, before you reconvened with the scouting party, Toshi did make out the infernal chanting, and it sounded like it came in this center point.
I thought I didn't.
I thought you did.
No. Like, the whole reason why we're aimlessly looking is because we never did pinpoint the sound. It was sourceless.
Yeah, came from like a general direction, but we didn't know exactly where it was from.
No, oh, the arrow. Like the flaming arrow that came down towards this direction.
Flame arrow.
Okay. So yeah. When y'all guys reconvened with the scouting parties, maybe it was Lucius who spotted this. I guess it was one of you two. A flaming arrow came towards down into like the center point, and that's when y'all grabbed and went behind a building.
Oh yeah. That I was more focused on the chanting than the arrow. That's fair. Forgot about the arrow. Did we just one arrow?
Yeah, it was one flying flaming arrow that came like down towards the center of this place.
Okay. And it's still there. It's just where the ash is.
Well, it caused a big explosion, and then that's where it disappeared, and then shortly after, the two portals kind of opened up with the monsters. If you guys remember
Okay.
all that, I know it's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the recap now kind of, I guess, there's that ash, right? It's got a glimmer in it, you said?
Yeah.
I'll kind of point it out and be like, is it me or is that ash glowing?
It's not you. I also see this.
I'm going to inch a little closer and try to uncover what was sparkling. Hold on. Just to be safe, I'm actually going to use my hotel management mage hand to kind of dust it off. I don't want to get too close. Let it blow up in my face.
Okay. Okay. As you're like dusting off the ash away, you see a few bits of metal objects. You see like a dagger, and you also see a semi-broken chain with a amulet attached. With like a that's about
A chain with an amulet attached, you say?
it. Mm-hmm.
Um, can I? Do I recognize it in any way?
Give me a. I guess give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Nice. So looking like closely at the amulet, you do see like a symbol in the center point of it. Um, then give me a intelligence check as well.
Oh boy, I'm a smart guy.
You've seen the symbol before. You've seen the symbol on one of your fellow comrades.
Is it the one that starts with A?
Yeah.
The frame.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Why is this here?
Good question.
But I will clarify, it's not exactly what his looks like, but the symbol. Just prevent confusion.
Well, my question still the same though.
My reaction is still same.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I recognize the symbol, but like this, what is it doing here? Like, does it seem? I assume it seems like out of place for where we are. And what else is in the pile? It's the chain and the amulet, and you mentioned something else.
Dagger.
And I guess I'll then pick up and inspect the dagger as well. See what's going on there.
Okay. The dagger's nothing fancy. It just has those scorch marks on it. But just a regular dagger.
Lucius is going to pocket this dagger. Say it's just a regular dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, Lucius doesn't like being unarmed at the moment. So we're gonna take this dagger, and we're gonna be a little more confident, quote unquote.
You used it as a focus?
No, of course.
No,
I
but
can't
he can
use it as a
stab things with it.
Holy crow, nobody asked you.
Caw.
No, I can't use it as a focus. I have to. Something has to be imbued and tuned to be a focus. This is just for protection.
Uh-huh.
I feel like that was very patronizing, but whatever.
And remind me again, in case I wasn't paying attention. It's like the mark. Is it like a rune thing? Is it like carved out or something?
At the center of the amulet, but what does the symbol look like again? 'Cause I don't remember the actual symbol.
Let me pull it up.
Hey, Frank, where's your symbol? Aren't you the one who should be directing this?
Your call cannot be completed right now.
Please reload your phone card.
Let's try again later.
Your minutes have expired.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is no longer in service.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in items.
It do be an item.
It do be in items now. Okay.
Oh, is that what his symbol on his neck looks like?
That one.
I thought it was a fucking. Oh.
No, that's not.
Oh,
the
it's
symbol on my
different.
neck.
Wait. Oh no, the one on his neck is hourglass. This is his amulet.
Oh. Okay.
It's the other side of his
Got
neck.
it. Understood.
The front portion.
The front portion of the neck.
I guess I'll take one. Oh boy, one more little gander at the amulet. Does it seem like it still has any magical properties or anything, or is it just here, just innate, inert?
Maybe at one point in time. Right now it seems like it's pretty like busted almost. There's like little cracks in it. But I think I would use as a focus at one point.
Okay. I will also hold on to this for now. I just kind of have these two items in my inventory. But I will kind of, as I'm packing in these things, I kind of look towards Ryell. Before we travel too far, not that I mention it, or not that I remember, isn't there more people here with us?
I mean, the people that absolutely have no idea what's going on, even less than we do. What about them?
And we could use their help in whatever chanting we find, maybe.
You can also take them up in the sky if you want.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, go do that.
Fine, I will. Perry! Perry and gang. Perry and Nazir. I forgot Nazir's name. I have a plan, not a very good plan, right? I was going to idealistically take all four of us on a flying trip but there are some of us who don't like flying as much. So I was wondering if you guys would like to join me while I try to get a overview of the situation.
They look at each other and shrug. But then Nazir says, "One moment, I did hid something from you guys." And he takes something out of his pocket and holds it out to you, Lucius.
What quiz it? Sorry, I also have a Chiweedy making noise. What, man? The food's already here. What are you barking at still?
Aww.
Yeah. What did the hand make? What did he hide?
Huh?
Or was it? What, he said he handed something to me, or he showed me something?
Yeah, he said he hid something from you guys, but he reaches into his pocket, pulls it out, and kind of hands it to you. Um, Looking at it, it's a sending stone, and he goes, "I use this to keep in touch with Sayuri during um out with patrols."
Oh, so this one goes to Sayuri.
He nods.
Well, there may be hope yet. We're still trying to figure out the scope of the situation. I guess we'll get back to you. We have more answers.
Perry speaks up. You mentioned flying.
I did mention flying. Yes, I have this feather token here that we found somewhere within the rubbles of this place. Uh, from my understanding, it may conjure some sort of bird, big bird, big yellow bird of some sort, maybe. To fly around and we can get sort of an overview of the landscape is one of my thoughts. But maybe with this we can try to contact Sayuri first, because really this thing only has like one charge and it sounds like a really cool bird. And if I don't have to use it, I don't want to. But right now I may have to. Anyway, hold that thought. Ryell, we got a sending stone.
Cool.
Let's try not to fuck this one up. I would really like to consider and think about what we're going to say through this sending stone. This sending stone goes to Sayuri. So there is anything we can say to Sayuri that will clue him in on where we are or how to get here.
Her.
Her, excuse me, on how to get here.
I have a bad idea.
Oh, fuck. I was thinking of Sekiro. Sayuri. God
Yes.
damn
I have,
it.
Yep.
but listen to me. I have an equally bad idea either way, right? We'll use the sending stone to send the message. We've captured Perry. We've taken him to the primordial realm. Or
Okay.
the source realm, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Mm-hmm.
We traveled the way we traveled to capture him. Come find us if you want him alive. And I'll force her to come here.
So your plan, even though we're already sort of rubbing the village the wrong way with our presence there, is to threaten them to find us by saying that we have Perry as a hostage.
As I checked, you never interacted with the person.
I'm talking about the village. I don't really know much about Perry. Like the council and all that. Like our reputation with the council, not that, you know, this couldn't work. It's just like using Perry as a hostage.
I'm not saying to use him as a hostage. That's the message to force them to act.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Saying that that's the message. I don't know. It actually might work. Is that what we should say? Should we just?
Just probably not, but it's just the one bad idea I had.
I mean, I think if this is going to Sayuri, I feel like she dislikes us enough for this to work.
Yeah, that was the thought process. However, you're right. It probably won't get them to what we're here at, and probably have to be more specific. Not sure why Perry just doesn't use it himself, but I don't know.
Oh, because it's our situation. Um,
Perry looks up. What?
Like you don't want to rely on Perry. He's got a bad taste in bed and choices.
Wasn't Perry? Never mind. Doesn't matter.
I don't remember if it's player knowledge or not player knowledge. The fact that we know that Perry gave the necklace to Freya, but that's definitely what I'm alluding to. um. Okay, look, I can use the sending stone right now. We can check out or try to find the chanting and see if we can then use it later. How do you want to play this? How do you want to do this? You seem dead set on trying to find the chanting. The chanting might be a way out of here.
It's the only lead we have. What do you mean?
Then we should go investigate that first then.
Yes.
Okay. You lead the way, good sir, because you actually have a way of defending yourself. Yeah. If we start moving, at some point along the way, I guess I'll take the amulet, the chain and amulet in me pocket. And I guess I'll try to like focus on to see if I can put some magic into it.
Okay.
Just kind of like as we're walking, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I got a dagger.
Dagger.
Okay. So we still haven't been able to gauge the direction of the chanting, right, Mari?
Correct.
The only thing we have is that an arrow came flying from a direction.
Yeah, how it was described, it came from like a center point, like directly in the center of what seemed like to be like the town, and on impact it exploded.
I don't have anything that can help me, do I? No, I don't. Just gonna keep making my way up this way.
Easy.
Okay. Give me another perception check. Lucius, you too? Okay, I now see it. Oh,
Double 3, baby.
double 3. Okay. Let me get this tool out. Okay. Able to see a little bit more land up ahead. Big more giant cracks. A lot of different ground types like smash into one another. Some lying on top of each other. Uh, Off to you guys is right. You might probably heard something.
So our right would be this way.
Yep.
You hear it? Well, I didn't hear shit. That was probably Lucius that heard it.
Did it sound like a rubble or some pitter patter or what are we looking at here? Is it scuffling in the rubble?
You might have heard like a little rubble.
Like, you hear that?
No vocal sounding, but maybe like movement and rubble.
You hear that?
I think so.
I'm not sure. This place seems like it's falling apart, but if there's movement, something's happening. Hopefully not an earthquake.
Agreed.
Or a landslide. I'll move up this way to see if there's any more movement, to see any more suspicious activities.
Okay. Give me another perception.
Boy, these rolls today are fucking prime time.
Oh god.
I managed to level it out.
Hey.
Okay. Both of y'all can hear rummaging inside the building. Like even though part of it is collapsed, a part of it sunk into the ground, there's still a part of it that is exposed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check that shit out.
I'm gonna follow him checking it out. Dagger at the ready. On his 6. Also, while we're kind of moving towards this building, is there any recognizable buildings close to my my establishment, my family's establishment in the area?
Give me another perception check.
Taking one last look before we enter. Dude, 3, 4, 3.
Nothing is going to stick out. Like at least not any of the core places that you've constantly been to. Nothing family wise. This here
Mm-hmm.
kind of looks like it could be one of the farmer houses in the outskirts that you might have like you and your family might have bought like groceries or produce from, but that's about it. Currently where you're at, yeah. You don't recognize this building. This one's mostly destroyed, and so is this one.
Yep. I figured the gray ones would have been completely gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the gray ones were holes, right? That's sinkhole territory.
Yep.
Yeah, just take one long look at that building before we head inside.
Far off. The far off
kinda-
one.
Yeah, the far one. Can I have some memories like have a flashback, a brief moment of shopping with the with mommy and daddy, and then just head on inside.
As you guys can imagine, inside is pretty much nearly destroyed. Um, there's like wooden beams like that fallen from the ceiling, just kind of like slanted, parched up. Glass everywhere. Tables completely destroyed. Glass shattered. Um, there is like uh, kind of like a cellar door. Um, kind of that, how to describe it? It got partially destroyed, so it's like slanted and kind of exposed. And then I will just give this guys to you because you did get decent perception. You do hear sounds coming from down below.
Are we breaching and clearing or what?
I mean, on your go.
I open the door. Look, you are the front runner in this situation. I open the door. You got Barge in there with your bow and arrows drawn. Like, I got a bow and arrow, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Not know how a bow and arrow function, sir.
I mean, of course I do. I've seen you use it. You just pull the thing back and you pull the arrow back and you let it go.
Yeah,
It's not
but
that hard.
I need my space though. So you open it, and I have your 6.
This is very, very suspicious activity to me. But you know what? Fine. I'll open the door and I'll go in, dagger drawn. And I'll go in and be like, I got a dagger and I'm not afraid to use it. All right, go into the door. Go into the cellar door.
Okay. Fully open. There's a set of stairs leading downward.
I will like it. Does it look like there's a light down there or anything?
Nope, pitch black.
Pitch black down in the cellar. Oh no.
At least from what you can see.
So
Can we,
nothing.
can we still hear it shuffling?
Give me a perception check.
Guys, I want to talk to you today about rolls.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, I can't believe.
Wow.
I don't know where the 14 came from. You could just, I don't know why I rolled an advantage on that, but it's a natural fucking one.
No, you don't really hear anything at the moment.
Kick W.
Oh my god. What?
Jesus.
You guys haven't rolled above a 5.
The funny thing is this is kind of carrying over from last time too, because I don't
Yeah.
think we rolled.
We were rolling like absolute dog shit.
This has been going on for 2 sessions at this point for us.
Oh, fantastic.
I think you guys
Man.
are still alive. There's the guardian angel out there somewhere looking over you as you're going to town.
Lucius almost did not make it, but he rolled a natural 20.
Oh man. All right. Proceeding down the cellar. Dagger drawn. I'm gonna wait till I hear more of the shuffling, I guess, because I don't hear anything much at all. And as soon as I start to hear something, and I see something, that's when Lucius is gonna go into a false intimidation of I got a dagger and I'm not afraid to use it. I don't know why I rolled an actual intimidation, but it's not going to be great.
Well, it's better than everything else you've been rolling.
I was gonna say that's your best roll to date.
With a worse modifier, too.
Yeah.
Well, you go scare that rat, man.
You're doing this while going downstairs, right? Or
I'm gonna wait till I like see or hear something that kind of gets my attention, and then I'm gonna try to intimidate.
uh, so far it's still just black and you don't hear anything.
How far does it go down? If it's like one floor down?
It seems to go pretty deep.
Oh boy. Um, and it's pitch black down here, you say? Even though like the further we get, is it getting darker?
Uh, if if you guys are going down, it does seem like you're going downstairs quite a while, and then towards you reach towards the bottom. The room kind of the stairs kind of curve off to the side into a room, and as you get closer to the bottom where like the room is at, you do see a slight glow.
That's when my intimidation check will come out, and I'm gonna try to like listen for like a shuffling or like a scrambling, right? Like I'm trying to say something that might cause whoever's down there to either to respond or go into some kind of like run mode, right? Because if it's a run mode, it might be an animal. If it's a person, it might respond or attack. I don't know.
Both.
So yeah, that's when I get like, I got a dagger, I'm not afraid to use it.
Okay. Uh. hmm. Okay, you do hear slight movement and something sounds like it knocks over and you hear scurrying head further away from you.
Well, it
Did
might
you
be an
actually
animal.
did you actually go inside the room or are you just kind of like peeking around the corner?
I was just peeking around I would probably peek around the corner like after that point where I try
Okay.
to do the
Okay. So peeking around the corner, you see kind of like a long rectangular sort of room, very very dark. You do see on the floor glowing runes within circles, and based off of the glowing of the runes in the circles in a specific pattern, you do see some sort of like reddish liquid encircling the circle. You do see skulls, 8 of them, with a candle um, burning away atop of the center point of them, and towards the end, you see a ethereal kind of like mesh border forming an arch where you see trees intertwined with each other. And towards the end of that, you see a glowing mirror. And in the center of the runic circle, there is a glowing handheld mirror. Uh, doing the imitation and quickly like picking around after hearing stuff get knocked over, you briefly saw a humanoid figure run through the mirror that's at the very, very end.
Right. Right, but come on. Look, you gotta take a look at this.
I follow in.
Someone, first of all, someone has scurried out of here. I don't know who it can be. I don't know what it is, but look around here. You said there's a mirror. There's blood glyph on the ground. I'm assuming it's blood. I'm gonna go inspect. Um, a handheld mirror, the arch that I'm again just assuming is sort of a way to lead out of here back to the village. And what else was there?
Skulls with 8 skulls with a candle on top of each.
Okay.
Pretty much got it right.
Yeah, I kind of just yeah, relaying that to Ryell. I think someone definitely dipped out of here, but look at all this shit.
This definitely seems to be the source of for doing whatever they did.
How big is the glyph on the ground?
Fairly big. And give me an intelligence check from both of you guys, just a base one up.
That work.
Guys, I rolled high. Hey, double 19, baby.
Oh my gosh,
They
nice.
have awakened.
So both of y'all actually recognize this runic circle and the pattern of it. You remember seeing it in Faust's basement with Burley.
Okay,
Same
okay.
design and everything. Except instead of Burley, there's a handheld mirror.
I'm gonna pick up the mirror.
Yeah. I'm noting shit down, so go ahead and do that. Oh, did I roll a save? Yeah, that is a save.
It should be the same.
It is the same modifier. Yeah,
Gotcha. Well, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah, noting some things down. So you picked up the handheld mirror, so I'm just gonna put that in as a note.
You picked it up?
Yep, I picked it up.
Yeah, Ryo did.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that part. Okay. You you picked it up, and as you're getting closer to it, the going started to lessen a little bit. You picked it up. It feels warm to the touch, and yes, Lucius, you were right. What's encircling the baby aggro. Circling the runic circle is blood.
And around the blood it's I'm assuming it's big enough for these 8 skulls are probably in positions of like the 8 people who were standing here. If they take 8 people, I don't know. But is it big enough where like 8 people could stand around where these skulls are, or is it like smaller than that?
It's pretty much that big, yeah.
Okay. So I'm assuming this took a group effort. I'm gonna relay to Ryo. I think we found the source of your chanting, but no one's here anymore.
Can I discern anything from the mirror?
Looking at the mirror, there's no reflection. You see like the reflection of the room, or like where you're like pointing it at, but you don't see your reflection in it. Um, it's similar to the way the mirror towards the end of Vampire Soul. Oh my god. Um, towards the end, I forgot to mention that part. So the big mirror towards the end of the hold on, Astrid, of the tree archway. You can see the reflections of the room and of the ritual stuff, but you don't see your reflection. Um, Ryell, since you were with Mr. Light in his tent, it looks like the same handheld mirror that he had, that he threw across the room. Same design, same shade of gold.
You don't want to know what this is.
Okay. Is there any reason why I don't want to know? Because I feel like this involves me knowing I should know. It's like I should be clued in on this one.
I think this is a two-way communication mirror to the hags.
Oh Jesus. Or whatever God exists in this world. Look,
Mr. Light had this in his office?
but he's dead, right? He's dead.
I mean, Mr. Witch. My bad. If I
Mr.
said
Witch. I may have said it wrong. It's fine. It's Mr. Witch's. And he was, when I was grilling him, after I snuck in whenever Ephraim tried to grill him, this is what he was scrambling to find. And I overheard a conversation with an amorphous voice, which I recognized from the illusions we saw from the House of Illusion.
This is all just racking my brain. So, is he alive? Are you saying that he's alive?
I'm saying that there's more than one mirror, potentially, and that they all lead towards the same thing. Back to the Feywild. Or a communication to the Feywild.
See, this path does the same. It's a mirror or whatever.
Most likely. There should be bodies here, and there's no one here.
No, just the skulls. Through the portal, as we're looking through it, is there like we recognize these trees on the other side? Like at least like the design of the trees and so forth.
No, it's just like a bunch of trees, like close knit to each other. The branches intertwine, and curve into like a archway. Doesn't go too deep. Um, the mirror also doesn't have any borders. It's just like it covers from like the edges of the trees, the ground, all the way up to like the points.
I guess the only way out is through. After you. Don't expect me to go first. If I get punched in the face one good time by something on the other side that wants to kill me, I'm dead. Okay? I don't know where we're going. You, on the other hand, you're sturdy. Look at you.
I put my hand against the mirror. Does it go through?
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna lose an arm, man.
If it's Constitution, I just might be dead.
Okay. Hand goes through. It burns. Do you want to try going further, or do you want to pull it out?
I'm gonna keep going forward.
From that, you take 4 points of burning damage. I'm going deeper in. How deep are you going in now?
I'm gonna keep going until I either die or fucking pushes me out.
Okay. Just give me one good solid Constitution save.
Yeah, I don't know how to make it a solid one, but here you go.
Just do a big one. I mean,
There
just a
you
regular
go.
one.
Yep, there's a regular one.
Okay.
These
Well,
rolls are
you-
phenomenal.
okay. I'll get back to you. You go through, Lucius. You see Ryell going through the mirror.
Does he seem does Ryo seem to pop out anywhere or disappear when he goes to the mirror? Or what happened? What do I see?
So you see him test it. It does go through, and then he continues to push his way in. He disappears. The mirror kind of like does like a watery ripple effect, and then when his full body goes all the way through, it ripples and then goes back to a smooth surface. You still don't see your reflection. You still see the reflection of the room, but not of yours.
Okay. Okay. Um do. Let's see. I am going to do my best guess before I go through this here portal to send a finger gun message to Perry. Tell him about the portal that we found in the house. I'm not sure if it's safe, but if you don't hear back from me, this is where we went. And then I'm going to go through the portal.
Okay. Okay. Give me. Okay. So you're just going full body, not like a test right now, right?
No. If he's not coming back, all right, I'll wait for a second after sending the message, and if
Yep.
he doesn't come back, then I'm fucking cannonballing myself in there.
Okay. Give me one Constitution saving throw then.
This is when you roll high when you have a negative modifier to it.
Well, halflings get
Well,
saving throws the Constitution for some reason. So
At least you got that going for you.
yeah, my actual Constitution modifier is -1, but the saving throw is +3.
Probably survival or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll go back to Ryell. Okay, so the first when you first stick your hand in it, you take an initial 4. And then after going all the way through into the mirror, you take an additional 21.
guys, I want to make something explicitly clear.
Mhm.
This is the first time I've taken damage.
Yeah, I knew that.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
And
Yep.
then
Lucius is gonna
Let's
die,
wait.
but
No, I have 50 HP now. Top.
oh, okay,
I'm good.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Mari gave me the toughness feat because she pitied me.
you pick that out yourself.
Now you're tempting the DM. Good
I
job.
just approved.
Look, she was
Okay.
about to go 1 damage, but now
Well, you take 19.
Okay.
Okay, both you guys, you push your way into the mirror. It closes in behind you. Your bodies begin to burn. If you look at yourselves, you're covered in this black goo. It's really, really thick. But pushing a little further up ahead, it's hard to see it. Like it's completely black. It feels like you're just digging into goo. But eventually, you come across a light. And it looks like in the shape of another mirror. But this one, it's has a slight transparent look to it, but you just can't see on the other side of it.
So in this world that we're in, we come across another mirror. In this world, is there a what's going on here? It's black and oozy.
Black and oozy and gross
Okay.
and burning.
Well, I'm definitely not stalling. All right. So if Ryell has not gone through this mirror by the time I got there, I'm going straight through it. Because I feel like another second in this place, I am dying.
Yeah, I would have waited a little bit.
Okay, so Lucius, you're going mad dashing?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
Boy.
Okay. Your body feels like it's trapped in an inferno as you push your way through, and you take. Okay, you take 12 burning damage, and same thing with you, Ryell. You feel your body burn, and oh, you take one less. I rolled one less. You take 14 burning damage, and I'm gonna drag you guys here.
Hey, yo.
And they were never heard from again.
Actually, we're gonna take a quick break here. I got Astrid aggro.
Gang, gang.
Go get your food, Ryza. Your dog is about to kill you.
I already did. I got it in between Toshi picking up the mirror.
Oh.
And like once he started investigating, then I was like, he's gonna be talking for a second. So
Malachi's
do
like,
this.
feed me.
I will say now is the time because in that order, I got some liquor. So sobriety out the window.
Woohoo!
He's back. Oh god, I'm gonna have drunk Ryzo tonight. Oh god.
If the liquor lasts that long, I'm a big dude. This shit goes in and out of my system pretty quickly.
Oh. Didn't drink more.
It's
That's
Sunday.
kind of
This is-
impossible if you don't have enough liquor to like.
Yeah, it's also Sunday, and Houston, Texas is kind of like a dry county. Like the first liquor came from a frit, right? But I probably can't order anything else unless I go steal from him again. But then I could just wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. I gotta go to work tomorrow and shit.
Boo.
I'm more pissed off that like even though I'm working at the club, I could still be more productive and happier working from home.
Yeah.
It is literally the same shit. Nothing has changed. Half the time I'm actually playing League at work.
That's pretty funny.
Also, shout out to the listener of this podcast, not podcast, it's stream.
It's a stream.
It's a stream. Shout out to the listeners out there. One in particular named.
There are two of them.
One in particular named Yokukaza Bazooka Mori, I think is her name. Shout out to her. No.
Hmm.
That's somebody I've never heard of.
Shout outs to that person. We couldn't have been here without you, you know?
Yeah, we couldn't have done this without you.
Here's to you.
Here's to you.
I can only know she's listening because when I said something suspicious earlier, she sent me a message that said, "Your face is suspicious." And I had to consider because I was like, I didn't even message you yet. What the fuck are you talking about?
She got you. I know we have one lurker, and then there's Kazuna.
Gotta love the lurkers. I just joined too.
Oh no, they've been here the whole time.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying I just joined. So now you get another view.
You know what? I gotta rig it too. Give me 1 second.
Wow.
Yeah, I just give you the view, man. I'll just lurk on the view.
That's right. Now you got 3. Or is it 4?
It'd be 4 now.
Well.
Math.
Wow.
Math, you son of a bitch.
Math is a higher level skill than I'm required to have, so I'll pass.
I mean, there is this post that someone posted earlier. I'm not going to say any names, but don't fuck with Final Fantasy players. We can't count. We can't read. We don't know directions.
Yeah. I put that one in sexy chat. Is that where you saw that one?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I woke up and saw that. I was like, oh shit.
It's fucking
Shouts out to that.
perfect. Oh, so accurate though.
Hold on, let me get it. Oh no. Okay. Never mind. I thought Tank was about to puke. He's just in there chugging water like a champion.
Thanks, Tank alright.
Yeah, well, Tank has 2 distinctive sounds that sound the same. One is the sound of him drinking water, and then the other one is the sound of him like he's about to
the
vomit.
The vomit
Yeah.
noise.
But they sound kind of the same because he's old now.
You just can't decide.
So I don't know what he did. I don't know the Tank vibe at all times anymore, man.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like this hallway should be graced with Latin singing.
Look, we can't see where you are right now, so.
I have found another meme. This one's loud as fuck though. But I'll
Oh
post
god,
it on the sec chat.
don't do that to me while I'm streaming.
Well, don't click it.
Oh, okay then. I can click it on my phone.
Oh, I don't know why that. There we go. Okay.
It's so loud.
I'm not sure if we're still there, Mari.
Oh, I've already seen this one. Yeah, I sent this to people.
But I refreshed, and now I'm not in the hallway anymore.
I literally sent this one to Mari.
Well, am I Mari?
No.
So why would I know?
Get good.
Wow. Tell me how you really feel.
What about now?
Yep.
Where is
Yep.
it? Oh yeah, I'm back by the way. I was like, before I come back, let me finish this up.
Did you just move them to a new map?
Maybe.
Yeah, she
Wow.
moved them to a new map, but we didn't get moved, so we don't get to see.
We're stuck in
Even
disarray.
banish the Shadow Realm.
We're stuck in disarray.
Look, man, I don't know if we're gonna live or die in the Shadow Realm.
I mean, it depends if you can roll well enough, I guess, and get to the freaking mirror in time.
I can only hope.
Well, I don't know, because now I'm at I'm in kill range. I'm a kill shot. I'm in kill shot range.
You mean KO range?
I'm in kill shot range, yes.
Uh-oh. You better hope you roll well in your next con save. Wait, why is there a triangle around her? What?
Because somebody's drawing triangles. Now
Oh,
she's in the
shoot.
Jewish star.
Can you drag me back to the Sealy console? I can't see it anymore.
Oh, you left.
I wasn't able to see it all, so I had to relog now.
I think she was still dragging people.
Why do I still hear the disarray music?
We might have to refresh. I'm not sure then.
I still hear the disarray music too.
That's what refreshing is for.
I am
Oh,
God.
it sent me back to disarray. Marty's like, stop
Maybe
it.
Here, I'll do this. and
maybe
then
it's
we
because
can
that was
swap.
still the active scene. Yeah, it changed the music now.
Yeah, that's why. Fucking Trixie. Did your little underground map finally work, or is it still broken?
I only got one map to fix, and that was a new one that everyone just saw. The other one's broken still.
Rip.
Yep.
They shoot in.
He's firing his laser. Oh. I just like it when someone rolls a 1, the noise it makes. Oh.
I know, right?
The birds chirping would make you think this is such a serene situation going on.
How about a Serena situation?
Hey,
You know what? That would actually be kind of a welcome present right at this moment.
everything's so perilous right now.
Oh my god.
But
Okay, that's it.
All right, that's a wrap. Good session, ladies and gentlemen. It's done for the day. We've reached our pun limit.
Perilous.
Everyone who's near a con right now just sees his body explode into a billion pieces.
All right, I'll see you guys.
No, my
in the next-
not boyfriend.
You said
Your
not
not
us.
boyfriend gets his eyeball stuck in your hair.
Oh my god.
Something
Oh God.
he could always keep an eye on you.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh my god!
Make him take more damage.
Right. You have a maximum of 11 points that you can hurt me. Anything more, I'm dead.
Better hope Ryell turns around and carries you in his shell or something.
Hey, so you might
Nah.
half the damage over your max HP, and then you actually die.
Oh lord. Is everyone back?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Karn came back and then died.
Here to shreds, you say.
Is the Ryell here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Briefly go back to Lucious and Ryell. Y'all push through. I did give out the damage before I went away, right?
Yep. Well, so.
Oh yeah. Because one got a 15, another one.
Yep.
Nah, give him
no.
more.
No,
Okay.
no, no, no. Let Lucius live. I miss his stupid ass.
No, but
Okay.
yeah, give us more. I could take one more set.
You better turn around and carry Lucius.
If I hide inside of his shell, does he take all the damage?
Athletics go in the shell.
And we'll never find out.
Okay. Y'all go through the mirror. Feel the burn. There is parts of your body is blackened. Your fingernails has like black ooze oozing out of them. Um, the burning sensation slowly dies off, and you see a set of stairs with torches on each side of them going upwards with a little splatter of what might seem like blood. And with that, I'll go back to the other group.
This place has seemed to run on some form of electricity.
What's electricity?
I read it in a book once.
It's that stuff that comes from lightning.
You mean lightning?
Okay, now a small short recap for the other group. Okay, y'all came inside the council's chambers, demanding answers. Um, who? Well, who else? The other four.
Yeah, I'll have to apologize for Lylana. She's not awake yet. Carry on. She means you, Mari or Lylana.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Oh yeah, and then y'all ran into. Well, no, you didn't run into. Ginkgo was there. He went towards the back to check on the um. Oh my god, April. Went to go check on the council members. Y'all heard some time went by. Y'all heard a ruckus. Decided to go investigate where you came across uh two paths on the left, two paths on the right, and one straight ahead. Um, y'all went to down one path, didn't hear anything. Went down the other path on the right, and came across Mossy's room, and where Ginkgo was. Ginkgo mentioned to you guys he didn't hear any commotions. He's been back here. Um, y'all show concern. Um, good lord, everything's like a blur. Anyway, y'all went to. I'm getting distracted. Sorry. And then y'all, TLDR, went over to where Zinnia's room supposedly be at. Came across a door, it wouldn't want it open. Afram used a window. Some of y'all were able to slip by. Y'all solved a little confusing puzzle. Maybe if one of you guys went outside, it would have gone done faster. But anyway, so Eve. And then after managing to get it open, everything, you saw a bunch of colorful stuff all around the room. Clearly Trixie's work. On the right, tree archway with a mirror towards the end. Eve did a little experiment with the mirror and her arm, where now her arm is cinched, completely blackened with black ooze coming out of the fingers and out of where her arm went through. Um, y'all try to get your magic stuff back, where the chest turned out to be completely empty. There's nothing in it except for a sack. And Eve was Eve, putting two and two together, had a suspicion about Trixie, and she called for her. Ephraim actually picked up on Trixie's location, strangled her almost, and questioned her, where she said she basically wanted to leave. She was tired, and she stealthily made her way in here following Zazina. Zazina was acting strangely. She was over at her desk yelling into a golden handheld object, which you guys later on found out it was a handheld mirror, a golden one. And all of a sudden, Sayuri appeared, and them two got into a ruckus. One moment, Zanina was there. The next moment, Trixie just saw a giant monstrous creature and dragged Sayuri through the mirror. Lylana and Ephraim, I believe, went through the desk, found a handheld mirror, which y'all wept and I believe gave to Eve. And then y'all discussing about what to do in this current situation. Lylana and Karin heard, "Give me back my necklace, Astrid." Lylana and Karin heard a little vibration towards the back, and y'all discovered it was a sending stone. And that's where we left off.
And by the time I grabbed the sending stone, it had already stopped.
We're gonna redact it.
Hmm.
Oh god, I can't really redact it. Yeah, it's just stopped.
Damn it!
Did you hear anything?
No.
Well,
I don't know what that means, but
I was probably getting a message.
well, yeah, but
So,
I don't know how these work yet, really.
if it works the same as the pair that you and I have, you send a message through it, and assuming the other person is there to, I guess, receive it. I guess that's what vibrating is for. It's probably
Gotcha.
a message waiting for them.
Okay.
But just judging based on what Trixie said, this belonged to either Sayuri or Zanina. And my bet is it's more Sayuri, because what would Zanina need something like this for? So someone is trying to reach Sayuri.
Do you think it'll work if I try to send a message through it?
Trying to remember what this face told us about these things. It's only one message that can be transmitted.
That's what I
to this
thought.
person, right?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if two could be like if it was
Like a
just
pair
like
of
one.
messages?
Yeah, if it was a pair of messages or just one.
Oh, okay. So sending itself allows you to respond, but I'm
But
guessing.
is that only if it's received?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wouldn't have received it.
Yeah. So.
But if it's a okay, but would I be able to use the sending stone to send a message back, or is it just one charge per pair?
Well,
You can certainly try.
If the message was sent and no one was holding the stone, then it
If the target,
should still work.
according to my own description, the target bears the other stone. If no creature bears the other stone, you know that fact as soon as you use the stone and don't cast a spell.
Oh, okay. So it
but
still would have a charge on it.
the
Okay.
charge is not-
Maybe.
Okay. Well, for the sake of RP, now that the player understands how these fucking things work, I guess I could try sending a message through it. See if I get a response.
Depends who has it, I suppose. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's not Zanina, so I set us up.
I'm gonna squeeze the stone as it says I need to do to send a message through it. And I'm gonna say, I just found this on the floor. Who's this? Is this Sayuri? Do you need help? And that's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
You tell me if it works.
We'll find out.
Not hearing anything back yet.
Not yet.
Okay, well, I suppose we'll just hang on to it for now. Better in our hands than anybody else's, I guess.
Yeah.
But more importantly, Karn's gonna look over to Trixie DM. How is she appear to be doing?
She's still visibly distressed. Still shedding tears. She's kind of like curled up into like a little ball on the floor.
Isn't Eve still hugging her?
Yes.
Oh.
You better hope Cold Eve don't show up. She's like, what the fuck?
And Karn's gonna say this loud enough so that everybody who's in the room right now, us four, Trixie,
Sekiro? Is Sekiro in the room with us? And wait, isn't one of the council members here with us too?
Mossy.
Moss and
Mossy
Marcy
went-
to get the other council member.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, you're right.
Mossy
Mossy did go to there.
Sekiro's here? Question mark?
No.
No. Who did we
Wasn't
send?
Sekiro kidnapped?
Who did we
Oh,
send?
no.
Ginkgo. We sent Ginkgo
We
over
sent
to.
Ginkgo to
yeah.
get Sekiro.
Yeah.
Right, as long as
Right.
well, if it's just us four, when Ginkgo comes back with what's his face?
Sekiro?
Not Sekiro.
Well, whoever
Trixie's friend.
Who's his friend?
Oh, who is that guy? Oh my god.
Which is
Begins with an O, doesn't it? Riser, you know who it is, Mr. Crow.
Oh my god, what's his name?
Are you talking about Ulrich?
Ulrich,
Oh,
thank you! Oh my god, it was on the tip of my tongue.
How the fuck do you forget one of my crush's names, people? Yeah!
Go back to
Nah.
your mirror realm.
It's okay.
Um,
Like, Ellie gets a pass because she's not the Lord Keeper, so she's doesn't have
Fuck
to
you!
remember.
I haven't done the notes done this far!
Savage.
I haven't done the notes for this one!
Alright. As soon as Elric gets here, we should have a plan of action. Are we all in agreement that we need to go to that mirror? A-Frame, I know you're hesitant.
Do we know that that's where we should go?
No, we don't.
I mean,
We don't. One, and I'm being perfectly honest about that. We don't. But if we don't, then what else do we do? Do we try to chase after the friends? Somebody's gonna. I was about to say the wrong words.
well, the thing is I don't have my shield, I don't have my spellcasting focus, and Eve can't even do magic right now. Oh, wait, can you? Wait, the thing got fixed.
Not
Yeah,
completely.
Not completely, okay, yeah.
Eve hears you and she tries to cast a firebolt at you.
Hey!
Do you really?
Yeah. Eve's moody right now.
How?
Link this
I mean-
up for me so I can describe this.
my god.
Link the spell?
Yeah, just link it.
As I'm trying to convince us to get, like, prepared, I'm getting shot at.
Okay.
Okay.
Eve knows
Eve,
it won't work.
Eve, you being Eve being you, you just look over at Lylana, and you just cast a firebolt directly at her. You see a firebolt approach you, Lylana. Doesn't blink in and out, but right when it's like a few inches away from you, it disappears.
What the hell, Eve?
Does that answer your question?
I wasn't asking a question.
Eve was demonstrating.
Showing you my magic. Showing you my magic doesn't work.
I knew that. That's what I was saying.
Well, I was confirming it, smiley face.
Alright, we all just need to settle down right now. The question right now is, obviously none of us really have any of our tools. And I know I would be probably the best off with my fists, but I am missing my mask, which does grant me an extra boon.
Honestly, without my shield, I feel kind of naked. I've had that thing forever. I didn't expect them to keep it this long, and now it's gone missing.
Oh, thank God the shaman's here.
Okay. Ginkgo comes back. With Ulrich. Ulrich, the moment he like glances around, sees Eve holding Trixie, he goes, rushes over that way. Gets on the floor with you guys. He's on his knee. Just pats Trixie's back, tries to comfort her. Sakiro just walks around near the entrance of the doorway and just kind of like stares down the corridor with the tree archway in the mirror.
Sakiro, do you sense anything?
No, but I've never seen this before.
Eve sticks her hand out that's basically covered in goo and says, "Have you seen this before?"
He walks over to you, holds where basically your upper part of the arm is, where like the healthy flesh is, and kind of just like looks at the arm 360 kind of wise, just turning it slightly. The black ooze where like the damaged skin meets the healthy skin is it's still there, but it's lessening, along with like the black ooze from the fingertips. He's like, I've seen this before. But mostly when certain creatures attacks us.
Didn't I mention last game when Eve had that goo on her thing? Didn't I mention to Eve that it looked like the stuff that Slate was covered in?
You did, but Eve's trying to get another opinion.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I had mentioned it.
You said, and she's going to bring that up. When you say creatures, are you saying creatures from the lake?
The lake, further south from here. Just all over. Have you come across creatures that look like humanoids dripped in black goo from their eye sockets, from their mouths, with long spikes coming out of their arms and backs?
This is the player asking, but we saw that in the mirror realm, didn't we? Or the Hall of Illusions or whatever. I actually don't remember as a player.
DM's a player. Not specifically these type of creature descriptions. Similar, yes, but not what he's describing.
He just mentions the Hall of Illusions and like similar creatures, more like beasts than humanoids. And that's all she would probably say about it.
Ginkgo, did you ever sense anything off with Zinni?
Me personally, no.
Someone else?
Ulrich lifts his head up. Nazir and Sayuri did.
I think they might have been right.
I turned to Karn and I say, you had me convinced before to go into that mirror, so it's not really what I want to do. It seems foolish, but if that's what the group has decided.
Sekiro, you wouldn't happen to know what happened to our things, would you? Because they're not in that box. And I point to the box where, he said that they would be.
He shakes his head no.
Oh, no.
Eva, Secure, since he kind of knows about the ooze and stuff, is there any way that we can mitigate the damage from it? Like wearing protective clothing, covering ourselves, anything?
That one's a bit trickier, unfortunately.
Well, if we're gonna go after them, I don't know. I would feel better if we were better equipped. We have. They took everything from us.
Can I go look at the chest where our stuff was supposed to be? I don't know if I ever looked inside of it.
Could this be sitting in the corner?
Yeah, it's just over here. Towards the back part. Glancing inside of it, it's empty. Lying near it is where Ginkgo had a sack and he kind of turned upside down to check it, but
Okay.
Eve also. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna ask Ulrich a question. I can wait.
I was gonna ask Shaman a question. I guess I'll just do it since you're waiting. Also, Eve shows her arm to him, talking about the seal that was put on her. Eve kind of thinks it's a curse now. She's wondering if the shaman can kind of identify if there's any way he can remove it or at least negate it.
He shakes his head. Heckin' only a council member could probably remove it, he says.
Wasn't Mossy getting the other council members?
Yeah, have they still not showed up?
She old, but yes, she did say she's gonna go get
She
them.
old.
One
She, long rest
she may
later.
be old, but it's like
Damn, bro, she fucking
there.
old.
It's been a really long time.
It wasn't been that long.
Yeah, it's relatively. It's only been like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Eve says we should go to the mirror, but I really want to wait for the council people because maybe they can at least let me have my abilities back. It's better
Maybe-
than nothing.
Sounds good.
Maybe they
Or-
can let us buy stuff from Ulrich.
Or they can just supply us. Let
I
them
mean, at the
actually-
very least, give you a shield.
It's. Yeah, I mean. Mine has sentimental value, but yeah.
We'll get it back. It's probably on the other side of the portal mirror.
Especially my holy symbol.
I want to take a look around the room just to see if there's any other place that our stuff might be hidden.
Okay.
Hidden
Alright.
compartments, secret bookshelves,
Okay.
sort of thing.
Give me an investigation check.
Mhm. Hey everybody, I'm gonna try looking for stuff. Or looking for secret places.
Good luck!
Good luck.
I think you should help me.
Karn will help
Roll
too. Karn will investigate also. Don't hold your breath though.
Okay, everyone
luck.
Who wants to help, just go ahead. Do investigation check.
Like I said, don't hold your breath.
Eve just sees both you guys looking under the same spot 3 times at once and looks in.
But like, Nathan, doesn't that look like a trap door?
Guys, that's
I
just a
don't know.
loose
It looks
floorboard.
like just a piece of wood to me.
Are you sure? Hold on, let me punch it.
The worst part is Lena got the best roll. I mean, my roll's not bad though, but especially compared to Karn. Also, when Eve was starting to look too, she I don't know what Trixie was doing, but she basically gives like an eye gesture to Ulrich, being like, "Yeah, you might want to support her." As Eve calls her the blue one.
The blue one.
She's a blueberry. Look at her.
She is a blueberry.
She's also missing her left hand.
A very cute blueberry.
She's missing her left hand.
No, she's not. She's fine.
Alright, temporarily. Okay.
I wonder why.
Or it's in her armpit.
Lana, if push comes to shove, I can always make a shield for you.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, she didn't hear that then. Eve was looking, and while she was getting up to look, she tells Ulrich, "Your friend needs a lot more. Your blue-haired friend needs a lot more support than I can give her."
He nods and he's like, Trixie, just come with me. Let's go back to your place. And he helps her up, kind of like supports her. She's crying in the nook of his arms inside, and they slowly leave the room.
One moment though. Right before she leaves the room, Eve kind of raises her voice up to get Trixie's attention and says, "Trixie, I will keep my promise. I will save your friend."
You see her kind of give like a slight little nodding motion before they leave. Okay, we're gonna do top of the list. I still can't get this map to work. So I'll just continue protecting this room. Ephraim, where are you gonna look at?
I guess I'd be looking at like shelves, bookshelves, if there's any of those in here.
Okay.
And it's just pushing on stuff, I guess, or looking behind it, or I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Next, card, where you be looking at?
With
Can
a
you-
3?
Can
With
you
a
take a
3?
picture of the room and like show it to us? If you have like an actual map of it?
This is it.
Oh, it is. Okay, I didn't know this was actually.
No, it's not. But let's
Oh.
continue because
Okay.
it's already 5:30 and I got ready, so only got an hour left.
Okay.
I don't know. Probably. I don't know if I can know. Maybe around if Ephraim's looking at shelves and the bookshelves, Connor probably look around in the desk and the drawer to see if there's anything we possibly missed.
Okay. Okay, Lyletta, you're next.
I want to look in places where that look big enough for our stuff to be hidden. So
The
I
whole
don't know.
room.
I
Yeah,
don't
you have
know,
more
honestly. I guess bookshelves too. I'll help A-frame.
Okay.
Or under couches or something.
Okay. Eve, just going back to you since I was a little AFK. When you go start to look, Sakura just walks off and just kind of just examines like the mirror. Ginkgo goes with him as well. And what are you gonna look at?
Eve's just kind of looking like at the chest, and you said the chest is basically across the room from the little hallway where the mirror is.
So the mirror is, we'll say, is right here.
Uh-huh.
It'll help if I can ping.
I mean, I can see your mouse. It's fine.
Yeah, over there. The chest would be over here.
Eve's just gonna see if there's like any residue, footsteps that maybe have been stepped into from the powder going from the chest towards like the mirror.
Okay.
Assuming our friend can't fly.
Okay. A-frame and landing. You search the bookshelves. Nothing seems to be out of ordinary or like something that would like cause like a trigger reaction to expose something. Underneath the couches, no, just some dried leaves, some dust bunnies. Nothing of significant indication that there could be additional like secret passages or anything like that. Karn, you basically see what Ephraim and Lylena saw. Russell's paperwork, weird little random doodads, little junk kind of stuff. And the secret compartment underneath that where they found the mirror. But nothing else significant besides that. Eve, there is no powdered footprints from the chest leading to the mirror. And while
Well,
you're doing the exploration of this place, it doesn't take much long as you finish up your investigations that Mossy, Kingus, uh, Olinder, and oh my goodness, what's the other one?
Laugh.
Laugh, yes, like appears.
What the hell, bros?
Yeah, bros.
you got some explaining to do.
Bros.
You see Mossy hunch over, making her way, and she points in the direction to the council members. Have you guys ever seen this before? Kinga just frowns and shakes his head. Lav just kind of like stands there, big eye, looking out all around the room. And Olinder's just staring at the mirror as well, and shakes his head.
Do any of you know where Zinnia is?
Kinga speaks up. Last time I saw her, she was going into a room, which is here. Lav
Mhm.
nods in agreement.
Do you happen to know if she might have put our things, our weapons and holy symbols, if she could have put those anywhere else because they're not here?
Olinder speaks up. Oh, yes, yes. Yes. Uh, we we know where some of those things could be at. Uh, sure, Ginkgo, and he looks over down at Ginkgo at the mirror. We tell him to put it at a specific location, but then just in case, we put it elsewhere for additional security measures.
Okay.
Looks like the council has a lot of faith in you, Ginkgo.
Ginkgo's too busy with uh, uh, focusing on the mirror with Sekiro.
Well, could we please have them back? We plan to go after Sayuri.
Well, we have questions for you. And Olinda continues speaking like, Masa only told us tidbits. She seemed like she was in a hurry. Why are you guys even here in this room?
Well, we received a communication from our comrades that said that a portal had opened and, well, not that a portal had opened, that they had been transported to another realm after what we assumed they went after the scouting party. And according to Ginkgo, people can't cross the barrier, and if they did cross the barrier, Zanina would know. And so we came to ask Zanina if that had happened, and we found this. Ginkgo was with us the whole time.
Actually saw it happen.
Lav
Seems
speaks up. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm just gonna say, just relay what Trixie had told us.
Lav speaks up. I did tell Zanina what Gordok reported to me.
Which was?
He did mention that there was a portal. Or some blackish, purplish smoke thing off to the west in one of his adventures.
Well, we were the ones who told you that at the council meeting.
No. That came later.
Pretty sure we mentioned that at the council meeting.
There was a time when Lav was it was shortly after Lav did the tour thing that Grodok mentioned something about portal to her, and I think some of you guys
Oh, okay.
heard it.
Okay.
Kingus speaks up. If you're, and he looks over to Lav. Did Nina say anything to you after you told her about what Gordok reported? Lav shook her head, only that she'll look into it. Demasi speaks. If how is she gonna look into it? She never leaves. We always stay here, except for a select few. They all just look at each other dumbfounded.
I think there were things about Zanina you did not know. And I gesture straight towards the mirror. Things she was hiding. Things she was doing behind your backs.
Oh yeah, I forgot you mentioned the mirror. Wait, Eve has a mirror.
Yes. We wrapped it up so that it couldn't hurt anyone or be used.
Eve, for your role, you are now cold.
The way I see it, there are two pressing issues facing us right now. Something happening off to the west, which potentially two of our companions got wrapped up in, along with some of your guards. And this seeming portal here. And the issue is Zania and Sayuri.
It seems like Zanina may have transformed into some sort of beast and taken Sayuri. At least that's what I gather from what we were told by Trixie.
King speaks up. A beast? Zanina? Nonsense.
That's... Ask Trixie. Trixie saw it happen. Well, we just sent Trixie away, but...
And Trixie almost blew up this building before, and loads others.
She's changed.
Len, take out the sending stone.
Okay, I have the sending stone.
We also found this sending stone on the ground, and it was vibrating. We tried to get to it, but it couldn't. We didn't get to it in time before the vibrating stopped. And we sent a message out, but we haven't heard back yet.
We know that Sayuri had one of these, so we're assuming it's hers.
Yes.
Anybody,
Sayuri and
has
Nasir.
anybody seen Sayuri? She's ever diligent, isn't she? Has anybody spotted her? She wouldn't go AWOL for any reason.
She came into this building before us.
Nope. Not at all.
Zanina, well, I can't be sure it was Zanina, but whatever creature made this mess in this room. I gesture around me again.
But this sitting stone could also belong to Nazir. What makes you think it's Sayuri's? Sayuri and Nazir each have a sitting stone because they are...
Nazir's out with the scouting party. Why would he be here?
And how could it be Sayuri's?
Sayuri was here.
And yeah, she's not here.
That's right. That's our point. She's not
Yes, She got taken through that portal right there.
That's the word we have from Trixie. If you haven't seen this portal before, and all of this is so strange to you, why is everything else that we're saying so outlandish? Like, you didn't know this existed, right? Or did some of you know that this portal existed?
Hey, fam, give me an insight check.
Can I do the same?
I want to do the same too,
I'm
honestly.
gonna say no. Just
I think we
fam.
all won. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
So if they're gonna just be silent about it, then I'm gonna take that as confirmation that they did know about it.
No, I'm just thinking.
Okay.
Hey, fam, bothering you. Or, not bothering. Oh my god. Borrowing. There we go.
No, bother him.
I mean, she's about to do that too. They're so lucky I don't have my spells right now. Eve's about to just jump into that fucking portal at this point because we're not getting anywhere with these fucking guys.
No, they're not.
Mm-hmm. I feel like some of them are definitely in league with.
You, Oleander, what? What is it? Tell me. I puff up a little bit.
Which one's Oleander again?
Give me an intimidation check. Yeah, he's this one.
God damn, you're good at intimidation.
Oh boy. The moment you start getting slightly aggressive towards Erlander, he started to sweat a little bit more and slowly backs away.
Where are you going?
Ow, you guys want your stuff back, right? Oh, I know where it is.
Hey, we were asking a question here. Why are you trying to leave?
Are you? Hold on. Are you actually gonna get us our stuff? And Corn steps forward with a frame.
Yeah.
Did you know about this portal?
Do I believe him?
Did you know about what Zanina was doing?
Give me an insight check.
I don't know who. You were asking them from, so I did it too. How are the other council members reacting to him suddenly being shifty?
Hold on, I'm talking to Kay right now.
Okay.
I'll keep it, note that. Okay.
What's up with your eyes? You seem a little twitchy. And Karn will motion towards the direction that he's trying to back up towards.
Which way is he backing up towards? Towards the exit or towards somewhere else?
The exit.
He's trying to exit the room. The other council members, Lav kind of like turns and faces him. So does Kingus. Mossy is just being
so cute.
Mossy. Like, this archer is pretty.
The way I see it right now, old man, is I couldn't give up shit about what you knew or didn't know about what your other council member here was doing. You'll have to. I'm sure you'll have to answer for that yourselves. What I care about is we all get our stuff back so that we can actually try to fix the problem that's going on and help save our friends. When you seem perfectly happy sitting in your little fucking council chamber watching everybody around you fucking die. And Karn punches the nearest wall as he says the word dies.
Give me an intimidation check.
And I also do something too, Mari.
Yes.
Eve's also behind him and says, "But before you do that, unless you want the fist one to put a hole through your chest, you're gonna get rid of this fucking seal on my hand."
Karen, go ahead and like just roll damage for your a basic like attack.
It blows a hole through the
On the
wall.
wall.
We're trying to actually help your town. We're trying to help this realm.
I max roll.
Oh my
Oh, jeez.
Can we bump his intimidation up a little higher because of that damage roll? Fuck.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll intimidation. Eve was definitely assisting.
You can
and-
totally give inspiration.
Natural 20.
Yes.
Orlando jumps up in his old frail body and he starts shivering. Okay. I don't know much. Nice, and he puts his arms up. But I guess I know about that. And he points in the direction of like the tree archway in the mirror.
Answer my question. Where's our shit?
He looks over at Lav. Why are you looking at me? I don't have it. Also, Orlander, with that natural 20 and Eve requesting the soul to get removed, he holds his hand out to you, Eve. It's shivering and shaking pretty badly.
You better be breaking that seal on Eve.
If you hurt her.
Oh, and don't worry, I will be testing it. They know how it works right now. If that spell does not come out, I could see a certain monk punching you.
Kingus leans over to Mossy. Didn't they give you their things to hold on to?
Oh my god, Bossy fucking forgot.
Oh my god.
I could see that be.
Oh, you're right. Let me go get it.
Eh,
I need help though.
I'll go.
Oh, thank you, you kind sir. And she kind of like huddles over to you, Abram. Wraps her old arm around your arm. Okay, let's go to my place. Oh, I haven't said that line since I was a youngin.
You know what this reminds me of? In The Princess Bride, where she's walking with the old king.
I love that movie.
It reminds me of that. Anyways.
Lead the way.
And when she gets near you, Karn, she pats you on the shoulder. Oh, my bad. I don't have a good memory like I used to. Off I go with this handsome, kind man.
Karn does not break eyesight with Oleander. And at this point,
Oh, I'm
guys-
still staring him too.
you guys probably see there's like probably excess ki flowing out of his fists. And it's black.
Oh, it's black.
Well, it's black like when he does like Hand of Harm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're about to
So,
blast him with a harm.
Not
Perfect.
like, okay. Oleander, did you know about what Zanina was doing?
He just demands, "Is the seal gone yet?"
Did you let him touch your arm?
Oh, you didn't hear you say it. Oh yeah,
Okay.
Eve sticks her hand out and rubs the fucking goose all over his robe.
Wow.
So where the symbol was located on your arm, even though like your hand is like that portion of it is like completely blackened, the symbol was there glows and then fades away. You do get like a slight burning sensation, but don't take any damage or anything like that. And it's gone.
Eve points her fingers at Lylena and sends a message. Can you hear me? Or no, sends it to Karn actually. Sends a message to Karn. Can you hear me?
Karn, you hear Eve's voice in your head.
You can respond.
Karn says, I'll give you 200 fate tokens to firebolt him.
Don't even have to pay me. Eve casts a firebolt at his foot.
Fucking murder elbows.
Dude, I really just want to know if he knows! Oh my god, let him answer the question!
No, Eve shoots a firebolt at his foot. Actually, you know what? I'll be nice. I'll do it halfway. Eve shoots a firebolt charges a firebolt right at his face. Doesn't cast it, just threatens it. And says, now answer the questions.
Lavin, Kingo's during this, was walking closer, not trying to stop you guys, but also looking at Olander very questionably. Lav speaks up. You knew about that? And points to, of course, where the mirror is. He's shivering in his old little frame and nods. But there was a time where I came in here I got in pretty easily. I needed help from Zanina. And then I saw that. I'd never seen it before till that time. It was a long time ago. I don't remember how long.
So she's been working with them a long time.
Them?
The hags.
King speaks up. There's no way Zanina will be working with the hags.
Yes, there is. We have evidence. Eve, get the mirror.
Eve's still in a focus with the firebolt at his face, but I guess, fuck it, she heard. She just grabs the mirror with her other hand and tosses it to you, Lylena.
This mirror is a communications device. And it's used to communicate with the hags. You're saying there was no way Zanina could have been bartering something for protection for your village. Souls, perhaps.
Last speaks up. Maybe Nasir and Sayuri were onto something.
We found this in Zanina's desk. And Trixie saw Zanina use it right before a creature appeared and took Sayuri through that mirror.
Kingus yells out to Ginkgo. Ginkgo! Is what they say is true? He turns around and says word from word. Then, time is of essence.
Do you think you could let us purchase things from Ulrich before we leave? We want to go after them.
Yes, of course.
And if there's any other help you can give us to help get Sayuri back, or anything else, now's the time. And I suggest you keep an eye on him, and I point at Oleander.
Has he pissed his pants yet?
Not yet, but he was about to.
Because obviously, your council's keeping secrets. And if you can't trust each other, who can you trust?
Kingus yells out to Ginkgo. Ginkgo! Take him. And he points to Orlando. Ginkgo leaves Sakiro's side and pulls out some like rope and just ties up Orlando's hands behind him and just pushes him onto a couch.
Yeah. Sit there, you criminal.
Goodness.
I'm so tempted to use my first 5th slot and telekinesis his ass into a wall.
No, we're leaving. Don't do that.
I need the slots, I
You need
think.
the slide.
I was gonna fucking bust out my wings to punch him, but I need my wings.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
I
leaving.
could use a level 2 and mind fuck him.
Y'all, we're leaving on a train. We need our slats.
I mean, I already lost one level 1 slot.
Hey, I went on a healing spree today. I don't want to talk about it.
Who's left? There's Lav and the other older gentleman, right? And Sekiro.
Lav, Mossy, and
Mossy is off getting our stuff.
Oh yeah.
yes, you're right.
Mossy's with A from getting the stuff. Mossy, from what we can tell, seems innocent. She's just, a little
Senile.
dementia.
Yeah.
Just a little dementia. And the other two, they seem legit.
Mhm.
I mean, we haven't really checked them, but from their reactions, anyway.
Mhm.
Genku's cool and Shaman's cool. Just gotta wait for our stuff. And Eve would also say, since she knows what happens with the portal, she's a little. You might see her pull her hair back a little bit, trying to tie it up in a bun or something, so it's not in her face like it normally is. And she says, "We will need to heal up before we go through that portal." As she points at her arm, it does hurt.
Didn't I heal you?
Yes, but I'm not full HP.
Oh.
Council members and Karn's talking to, I guess, turn towards the direction of Lav and. Sorry, I forgot the other guy's name.
Kingus.
Kingus. And I know Sekro's not a council member, but he also turns towards him. I guess there's a little bit more light shed on why Butterpond has been safe this whole time. I suspect Xenia probably struck the deal for the safety of Butterpond, but obviously it's getting out of hand. Now I don't know what her true intentions were. It could have been for safety. It could have been much more selfish. I'd like to think it was for the safety of this town, but obviously, if it's gone this high up, can you think of anybody that was closer that might be in on this as well, aside from who I'm going to assume is your former council member now? And obviously, that's not something that has to be answered right now, but just something to think about. We're going to go through that portal because it's the right thing to do. But I hope that there's some sliver of goodwill that we've drawn from this. Not just us four here, well, three plus A-Frame, but our other two companions as well. They're out there risking their lives with your scouting party. We're about to go risk our lives through this portal. We're not asking you to go through it with us, but we're doing it because it's right. Karn turns away and he starts unwrapping the wraps around his hands. That's right, motherfuckers. He's going barefisting for this.
Oh my god.
I've never shed a tear so much in my life of what Karn has just done.
Okay. Ephraim, Mossy leads you back to her room. Walks over to the chest. It looks quite identical to the one in Zanina's room, and she points to it. It should be in there.
Is it locked? Is it warded? Or anything?
Oh no, you can just open it.
Why don't you open it for me?
Oh, me? Oh, okay. I'm not as strong as I used to be, but okay. And she slowly makes her way over to the chest. She tries to lift it. Oh, it's so heavy, sir. Can you please help me?
Go to help.
Sorry, what was that?
I go to help her.
Okay.
Poor Mossy.
Well, the moment you go over there and you like just barely try to lift it, it just swings wide open. Oh, You are quite strong. Look at you. You opened that like it was nothing. And since you're there, looking inside of it, you see a similar bag that Ginkgo was carrying. When you initially requested you to put like everyone's things in there, and you also see an additional bag.
Okay. You grab them both.
Okay.
No, I open up the one that should have our stuff in it. Look inside it really quick. See if I see my stuff at least.
Looking inside of it, you see a bunch of familiar objects,
Okay.
and definitely belongs to you and your party members.
Okay. I grab both of them. If I can carry everything, I'll carry it back.
Oh,
Drag it back otherwise.
I would be careful with that other bag. It's a little
Why?
feisty.
What do you mean feisty?
Oh, it's feisty. Likes to. It has a bottomless stomach. Let's just say.
Bottom. It's alive?
Ah, I'm not sure. Oh, come on, sir. We gotta go back. Don't want to miss the drama.
Okay. All right. I grab them both. Go back.
Okay. It doesn't take too long. And you and Mossy are reunited. With the group.
Hey, gang. I got our stuff. And I start passing stuff out. Find my axe.
My
Other
shield!
axe. My shield.
Yay, my shield, my holy
sword.
symbol!
Also, there's additional stuff inside the bag, and that's what you guys got on the anniversary trivia event kind of thing.
Ooh.
Where did you send the info for the loot we got again? Was it Discord?
DMs.
Or...
It should be in DMs.
Oh, God. I've been messaging you a lot. Fuck me.
So,
Hey,
also, there's
Karn.
another bag.
Could you take Lucius and Ryell's things in your bag of holding and hold them for when we find them again? You have a bag of holding, right?
I do. I don't know the.
Hooch. That is a
Can-
terrible idea.
Yeah,
because one of my things is not
I
a
don't
holding.
think
Hooch.
it's not a great
No,
idea.
I was just talking about their weapons.
Which is in my bag of holding.
Oh, I didn't know it was in your bag of holding. Never mind.
I-
I'll hold the other bag of Ryell's bag of holding. Did you give the bag of holding?
Yeah. I said
Oh.
everything.
Oh, okay.
Karn followed Ryell's lead.
Well, then I will hold on to their bag of holding for them then.
Does Eve notice the other bag that Ephraim's holding? Are you hiding the... Is the bag obviously in your hands, Ephraim?
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey gang, there's another bag that Mossy says is feisty. Mossy, can you explain to people what this is?
Oh, yeah.
Can you do an Arcana check before you even say anything? Or check the bag?
Go for it.
What roll?
Well, are you trying to detect it, or you just want to see if it's magical?
Magical.
Oh, Arcana then.
Would you do that?
Nice.
Why are you rolling privately? Hello?
That was a different roll.
Why would you roll an Arcana
Oh,
check
it's
on a
in
fucking
beyond,
bag?
I rolled a natural 20 and I have a 9 modifier, so
Oh,
it's a 29.
goddamn.
See if
Ooh.
it'll...
You thought we were gonna die.
I'm holding a nondescript bag, and Eve rolls Arcana.
I rolled a 29 on the bag. I rolled a 29 Arcana on the bag.
Well, I was trying to say there's magic properties. I don't know.
You better roll Arcana checks on every fucking mundane item we come across, Eve.
Hey, look!
That's-
A random ass dagger?
A stick!
A stick!
Arcana check!
Oh my god, there's a rock on the ground. Arcana check. Oh my god.
It's a salt lake rock.
So Eve says, so basically, I mean, Eve detects it's magic.
Yeah, I guess in something.
And last thing, does Eve know about bags of devouring in existence?
No. Why would you?
God damn people.
Because she's read books and shit? I don't know.
You were right in a fucking lab.
I don't know. She's gotten around. She's like 68 years old.
78.
78 years old. Damn
Doesn't
it.
mean shit. People die 100 and they've never ridden a ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna say most likely not.
It's a bag of
Mossy?
holding, guys.
But yeah, Mossy's like, oh yeah. She looks around. Oh, and she just goes over to a bookshelf. Okay, this book doesn't look pretty. She grabs it, walks over. Strong man. Can you just put the bag a little bit away from you, just for safety.
Okay, I toss it aside.
Okay. She opens the flap, tosses the books in, and you just hear.
Eve gets an idea. Eve says, can I borrow that bag real quick?
That was highly disturbing. This bag is alive.
I don't like that bag.
Eve's like, I like that bag. Can I borrow it?
For what?
Don't worry about it. He just takes the bag and walks over to Mr. Tied up on the couch.
Eve?
Hold it.
Wait,
Let Eve do it. Let Eve do what she's about to do.
hold on. Abram, are you gonna prevent Eve from taking the bag?
Nope.
Okay.
He said his hands are tied behind his back.
Yep, and he's sitting on the couch.
Whose hands is tied behind their back?
Oh yeah.
Tara.
Oh, he wasn't here for it. This
Abram,
dude.
you come back and you see Orlander sitting on the couch with his arms tied in the back and Ginkgo standing near him.
Okay.
Eve says, you know, you're too hairy. And she grabs part of his beard and puts it in the bag of devouring and see what happened.
Oh my god.
Someone's getting a trim.
His head might get trimmed.
I don't know. We'll find out. Hope he has a high strength save.
So, are you really doing this? You're putting his beard inside the bag?
Part of me wants to sit. No, for the sanity of the group, I won't. Fine.
No, it's your decision. I just need to know.
I mean, yes. Yes.
Okay.
Mari's
God.
excited and
Oh
nervous
my
at the
God.
same
No,
time.
that
No.
was me. That was me clapping.
Oh my god.
How part of this bag works is that if a part of a living creature goes inside of it, there's a 50% chance a living creature gets pulled into. So I'm gonna do.
All he
Hey.
did was know about the fucking mirror. That's it. He's not a.
I'm doing a public roll.
You know those type of moments where you feel like the world could end? This is what I'm feeling with this decision.
Okay, I'm gonna do a public roll. Um,
Just for the
Odd.
record, Lylena tried to stop this.
Let me finish.
I
Odd. Odd. Everything's okay. Even's when things get interesting.
Dumb.
Oh shit.
It gets interesting.
Okay.
Eve, what the fuck?
I mean, you guys can try to save him.
No, I took that as he got devoured.
Well, Mari hasn't said yet.
Okay. So you see, Eve takes the bag, goes over to Orlando, who is just sitting on the couch. He's kind of like hunched over. The moment Orlando sees the bag in sight, he gets scared, starts to scream, tries to wiggle, but he's old and he's tied up. And you put part of his beard inside the bag of holding. And in a blink of an eye, you hear screaming, you hear nom nom nom, and Orlando gets sucked inside the bag.
Eve, we're trying to
And-
prove to these people that you're not a murderer.
Ephraim just shakes his head.
My point exactly.
Oh, he actually might be saved. Oh,
No,
never mind. It's
no.
damage.
Is tied up, is disadvantaged. You hear screamings, and you see the bag like kind of like move and like jolt, as in like something like a living creature's inside of it, and then it goes silent.
Lylena's gonna leave.
Ephraim walks towards the portal.
I'm leaving. I'm going outside.
He just says, so that's what it does.
Mossy, did you know that bag would do that?
Moss is just standing there, her mouth dropped and her eyes wide open. She's frozen.
Karn looks at the other council members and Sekiro.
Sekiro is was focusing on the portal.
Okay.
King doesn't laugh. They're the same as Mossy. And they just look at each other in disbelief.
I look at them on my way into the portal and I say, the fairy's actions were hers alone. I did not associate myself with her anymore. And I continue walking toward the portal.
I didn't go towards the portal. I went outside the building towards the front.
Karn, what are you doing?
Karn will say, Eve, I think it's best you put that back down.
Eve puts the bag down.
Let's get ready to go through the portal. And Karn will go out towards the front, following Lylana.
Okay. I'm gonna end it here. But oh my god. I was not expecting.
Yeah,
That's
to
fair.
be a murderer? Yeah.
That's fair. What do
Yeah.
you mean? What do you mean? He got fucking kicked out for killing a whole village. It's totally in the nature of it.
Look, that wasn't Eve. That was Eve's other self.
That's
Or
what
whatever.
Eve told you.
Are you still
True.
sure about that?
Like,
Yeah,
are
you know
sure
what?
too?
You know
Yeah.
what? Now I'm not so sure about that. You know what? Now I don't know.
Look, I'm just gonna let you know up front. I love you guys. I love you guys as my party member, but I take what you say at face value, even Eve. So that's still within the bound of possibility for you.
Oh,
He'll be fine.
He's just going through a dissociative disorder.
I mean, he got his beard trimmed.
Listen, the way Karn sees it, he had it coming. But Karn doesn't really fucking give a shit about what the council thinks anymore.
Not my fault. Not my fault. He couldn't roll high enough with disadvantage. The best part is, I think the first one he would have passed, but then the second one just sealed his fate.
No, because he had to roll a 20. He had to have a 20 strength.
No.
I thought it's 15.
It's 20.
Yeah. No, it's two
It's
parts.
not?
It's
Oh,
a
there's two
two-parter.
parts. Oh, okay.
So a creature inside a bag can use its action to escape with a DC 15 strength check.
Ah. Okay, I thought it was a
Another
20.
creature, if it hasn't been.
Oh, that's the one I was thinking. Yeah.
If it hasn't been pulled out, then that you need a 20. Yeah.
Gotcha.
You're close though, but yeah, it's a two-parter.
And now the bag is full.
And it's very full. Burp.
Can I keep
Yep.
him?
Shortly after when Eve drops the bag, you do hear a burp.
Oh my god. I wouldn't hear that because I'm gone.
The
Dear.
bag was hungry.
Hashtag drama.
Look.
Listen, there's a reason this fucking town's been safe this whole time.
Yeah, Zanina.
It's so fucking close, and it's been safe this whole time, only slowly creeping in. Okay.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
as soon as we
Oleander knew, and didn't say a fucking word.
He only knew about the portal. That's all we know.
he was also sweating bricks.
All we know
Okay.
is that he knew about the portal.
He
That's
knew
it.
about the
That's all
portal
we
and
know.
didn't say a word. He didn't say a word.
Yeah, that
You
portal.
guys,
Knowing
you
about the
guys are
portal is
trying to
hilarious.
justify murder. That's what you
Yup.
guys do.
Yup.
Trying to
Mr. Goody
justify
Two-Shoe.
fucking murder.
Mr. Goody Two-Shoe Paladin. over
Also,
there.
I would like to point out, Hair is actually dead. Hair is not actually living.
Still part of you.
Still
Yeah.
part of you, but it's dead.
It's still part of you, so it's still.
Ah, but the
Yeah, still
bag,
part of you somehow.
the bag specifies alive.
Nope. It's part of you. You're living.
Organic
It
matter.
is literally attached to your skull.
It's part of a living creature, right? So that would be the same.
Yes.
Ah, I was trying to semantics my way out of it.
I mean, you guys could have pulled him out.
It happened pretty fucking quick, dude.
You guys saw it.
Yes, we did.
And then you heard,
Also,
and
how
then you heard
can-
the Captain Crunch.
oh,
Now I know not to rely on Cell when it comes to reaction time whenever something happens. 'Cause he's like,
Okay.
well, I thought you had it.
I thought what? I thought you were gonna get it. I was just following you.
Oh my god.
I was just following orders. Well, guess who's getting banned from this town now?
Think that was a coming anyways.
I mean, it was already coming anyway. I just
Yeah.
That's what I just said.
To be
What?
fair, I got nothing anymore.
Hey, you guys aren't even here anymore. It's fine.
They're gonna come back and be like, so what happened? Well, we solved the mystery, the town is temporarily saved, and Eve's a murderer.
You know, it's crazy what happens when we just don't have the balance of each other sometimes.
Yeah, when Ryell's not here to yell at people, it's great.
Ryell is not the only one. We yell at each other equally, but I feel like since me and
Also,
Ryell been off.
Ryell totally would have just shot Eve right now. Totally would have killed her.
I just want to mention real quick that this is not the first person that Eve's murdered, and people were still okay with that.
Also
Nope.
factual.
There's a reason Lylena left.
A-Frame was giving Eve another chance, and she just blew it. Big time.
Yep.
Because even like when y'all got to the village and y'all found out what, Black Eve did, Abraham was like, what the fuck? No, get out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But who is Black Eve?
So my question at this point is, what stopped this from becoming an evil campaign at this point?
Lylena and A-Frame. And probably Karn, to be honest.
Hey, he enabled it.
I wouldn't. He didn't tell you to go, but he had enough faith in you. He had enough faith in Eve that Eve knew what she was doing, and did Eve know what she was doing?
Nope.
She tried to roll Arcana on a magic bag that she didn't know was magical bag, but
Yeah.
She just knew the bag was nom nom, and then she cut off Mossy, who was going to explain it, and then Eve did it anyway.
Yeah, to be fair, this is kind of Mossy for not taking enough initiative. That old bitch, you know what I mean? She just kind of sat there and just let it happen.
Mossy's like, oh, this is a nice toy. Just be careful, it goes chop chop.
It's kind of true.
Look at your finger stuck in it. It's like a little rat
Kind of
trap.
fucking true.
Or it's
She's
more than
over
a
there.
rat trap.
Mossy's making a jingle and shit as he's getting ate up.
She's just humming and stuff. Looking, oh, that's so cute.
why do you think this village only has 10 people total?
all in the bag of fucking chop chop. It makes sense now.
Oh man.
I will never see the bag named as something else now. Bag of chump chump.
Bag of chop chop.
Oh man.
Oh,
I'll just throw the final boss into the bag. Here you go.
that
like a
was
little
a
house
hell of a
card.
game.
Little
Good
house of
session,
cards.
man.
Yes, it was. It was
Not
good.
gonna lie, I love the whole Ryell and Lucious adventures. Dude, that's funny.
Dude, the fact that we've got 2 sessions too with like shit rolls was just chef's kiss.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Except for at the end. The end, you did
Yeah.
okay.
Well, the rolls really are low when they matter, and then when we don't give a shit anymore, then it's like, yeah, now you can roll high.
So the solution is to stop caring.
Clearly.
Okay, so for the 4 in the, the other 3 in the room, with minorish detail, but when you see Karn, so Karn has like a set of lines going up his arm, up from his shoulders into like around his face, and then it like goes under it, and then it goes down his face, and then like under his gi, like, and you don't see the rest, right? It's like a set of 3 lines, and then whenever he has his wings out, the lines light up. After he takes off his hand wraps and his arm wraps, you see on his right hand where the lines start, like kind of like a. It's definitely. It's definitely scarred, as if like he's tried to like burn off the lines before.
Okay.
Would I have seen that before all that shit with Eve?
That's not what I was expecting at first.
Would she have seen that?
Yeah.
I mentioned it as for the everybody else in the room. It's not like he was trying to hide it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just curious if you had done that before I left the room or not.
He finished undoing his arm wraps, yeah.
Oh, okay, so I did see. Okay. Oh man, that was a session full of goodies.
That is 2 consecutive days of lore heavy shit from me.